All right. A sincerely wonderful good morning from the void, and welcome back to today's stream. Sorry for the cut in the stream there. My internet was fully acting up, and well, looking at drop frames, it still kind of is. We're gonna go ahead and try to continue what we were trying to do. Oh, ads. Well, let me just wait a minute then. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom, getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me. Just across the bar, pair of sunglasses taking my seat, asking about a scar and like, I know I gave it to you months ago. And we're both trying to forget. But between these drinks and subtle things and the holes in my apologies, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. Alright, that should get rid of any lingering ads we might still have. So let me try this one more time. A sincerely wonderful good morning to the void, and welcome back to today's stream. My name is DCaptainVidya, a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I am also a voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both of those things during the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and apologies for the cut in the stream here. After about, I want to say like 11 hours of no issues, the internet finally cut out and gave up a little bit. So I restarted OBS and restarted the stream. So it should be more or less back to normal. So we should be able to do our voice acting thing here. Now, for the next, I want to say like 2 hours, maybe a little bit less, we're going to be voice acting the strategic sandbox over in the main start of the chapter. So if you haven't played the main start of this particular patch yet, fair warning, there will be spoilers ahead, as I'll be voice acting all the side pieces of lore that we have not yet done. Alright, let's jump right in. Let me work. And let me unmute the game here. Hey, Yabber Steppers, welcome back. Thanks for joining us, Yabber Steppers. And anyone else who decides to refresh the stream, it's very much appreciated. Okay. Here we go. Oh, another sorrow. We got the last 2 trades to do here. There we are. First off, let's do the easier one first. A loss of civilization. Beautiful, useless things are always the most fragile and fleeting. Check the records.
Yeah, you found me.
Okay, I'm gonna read this one as Madam Z. She seems like the kind of type person who would like take inventory of things. A debriefing A debriefing meeting records. Post-incident debriefing record. Display room collection losses. Number 1, incident overview. This lost incident at headquarters display room was triggered by force majeure events, namely, the recent Manus attack. The affected items include 1 Italian portable typewriter, circa 1969, 1 set of 1980s disco music cassette tapes, 1 sword hilt of unknown age recovered from the lake bed of Snowdonia, and 42 era relics in total. See Appendix, Lost Era Relics Inventory. 2. Timeline. Occurrence. During the attack, The display room was temporarily used as part of the defensive structure, serving as an emergency shelter and wartime storage facility. In the process, multiple areas of the display room sustained severe damage, and a wall in the 1960s-1970s exhibition era suffered complete collapse. Discovery: Following the event, the logistics department carried out post-storm cleanup operations in accordance with the storm clearing protocol. During a subsequent review, the custodian cross-checked the air relics inventory and discovered that items were missing. Response: On the same day, the custodian reviewed the arcane surveillance records and confirmed no entries related to lending, requisition, damage, or maintenance. The following day, investigators completed a preliminary value assessment and initiated internal debriefing process. 3. Cost analysis. Logistics department. Due to the lack of arcane value in the missing items, cleaning personnel exercised reduced vigilance during the post-storm cleanup process. Arcanum Containment Department, the storm clearing protocol lacks clear criteria for distinguishing between era relics and historic waste. Security departments, Mountain Dictate may have seized the opportunity to steal items during the attack. Conclusion: Cause currently undetermined. 4. Corrective actions. Logistics Department, establish a safeguard against accidental disposal. Logistics Department, establish a safeguard against accidental disposal. For example, by introducing a 72-hour holding period and incorporate this incident into the storm clearing protocol. Arcanum Containment Department, refine the classification standards for the collection and consolidate the management of all non-arcane items in the display room. Security Departments, upgrade the missing items tracking system and enhance overall security measures. 5. Recommendations. Attacking priority for this batch of historical relics is classified as low. Arcane items, including overdue loaned items, remain the primary priority. Appendix. Lost Era Relics Inventory. Alright, now for the hard one. Oh, and real quick, let me just hear the special tribunal officer's voice again. Just have a baseline.
Order! Order!
Okay, British. Thought so.
Once again, Mr. Craeus, this proceeding is not an interrogation. But you are obligated to respond to the questions put forth to you by this tribunal.
Got it. Riposte. One rule of clever conversation. Never say what you mean directly. Listen to the conversation. Your Honor, I rarely see you outside the court. It seems a disaster at headquarters. Your Honor, I rarely see you outside the court. It seems a disaster at headquarters has meant changes for all of us. The jury has reached a preliminary verdict on your case, but that does not mean I intend to give up my inquiries outside the committee. Pity. I was rather hoping this was a purely social call. Ever since the trial was recessed, I've been wondering, have you decided to let me off this time, or are you simply gathering more evidence against me? Let us pick up where we left off. You confessed to sending a subordinate to use a tracking serum on a member of your own squad. In past cases, given the exigencies of war, leniency has been shown to commanders for similar lapses in judgment. But what I'm more curious about is the source of this tracking serum. I believe I made everything perfectly clear to the committee. It was a positioning test sample from the medical department's warehouse. An independent report has already confirmed it was harmless. I've reviewed that report, the one unauthorized by the Foundation's medical institution. So, allow me to correct the record. It was a positioning test sample lacking official safety clearance from the headquarters. In other words, the serum's origin is unknown, and that's the real question. Where exactly did you obtain this tracking serum? Your Honor, documentation and judgment may be within your authority, but speaking or remaining silent is still my right. Are you threatening a special tribunal officer? You misunderstand me. I am simply saying I can't answer that question. Perhaps you can ask me again at the next trial. I have a document here proving that in October 1920, following the 10th storm, you dispatched Yermalai to the Don River region to investigate a classified research project long since abandoned by the Foundation. I don't like to presume, but I get the feeling that it isn't the tracking serum that you're actually after. It's the investigation itself. You sent Yermalai to Belgrade to investigate the Vesselin Solomon experiments, yet he returned with a tracking serum and administered it to Merrill immediately, without keeping any record. I assure you, that falls well outside the operational mandate of the 12 Squad. The White Stonehouse sees further than I expected. Back on topic. What were your findings regarding the Vesselin Solomon experiments? None. Yermalai never located the Amber Room. He only found a leftover vial of tracking serum in a separate hidden warehouse in Belgrade. The tracking serum is indeed related to cross-error dye marking, a product of the Vesselin Solomon experiments. In the past, researchers used it to track subjects versed by the storm. And you simply administered it to a member of your own squad. Did you give no thought to any potential consequences when you issued that order? My only concern was achieving the objective. If there's a cost to pay for it, I will. And clearly, your decision to meet me in private suggests the price is negotiable. Damn. What a game of cat and mouse. Now that's the political intrigue I like in my writing. Alright. Philosopher, exiled. For her, divine, president, will. It's been heavily redacted. On the eve of the storm, the Griffin Legion used Admiral Igor's arcane skill to support the first squad on the battlefield, where Madison dictates an ambush. The enemy was stronger than expected, and with the storm approaching, the first squad faced a difficult choice after the battle. In the end, the first squad did not return to the Foundation, but they are safe. We have no intention of detaining any Foundation personnel. Whether they stay or leave will be decided once the situation stabilizes. Please forward this message to the relevant Foundation officials and let them know that the Griffin Legion does not intend to make an enemy of you. Oh, this one was he from the Griffin Legion? Okay. On the eve of the storm, the Griffin Legion used Admiral Igor's arcane skill to support the first squad on the battlefield, where Madison dictates had an ambush. The enemy was stronger than expected, and, with the storm approaching, the first squad faced a difficult choice after the battle. In the end, the first squad did not return to the Foundation, but they are safe. We have no intention of detaining any Foundation personnel. Whether they stay or leave will be decided once the situation stabilizes. Please, forward this message to the relevant Foundation officials, and let them know that the Griffin Legion does not intend to make an enemy of you.
Reports on the eastern and western fronts show that Manus Indicta has been using the Windweave for a long time. If their previous attempts were just tests, then his attack was a planned operation. Prepared since the last storm, the flood. The entrance to the Windweave has been closed and reduced to ruins, but we should be able to restore it in time. Doing so will help us understand how Manus Indicta carried out their attack. We also need to consider the makeup of Manus Indicta. High-ranking members follow Arcana, but not all share the same goals. Prima is loyal to Arcana, but Krutov seems to have other motives. Their leadership may be more complicated than we realize. With the preliminary information on the Windweave and the capture of Prima, we may be able to reverse engineer it and plan our counterattack. The attack damaged several Foundation facilities, and though it seriously affected our operations, even worse was the loss of life. I saw so many of our colleagues get. Since Arcana was targeting the President, the committee building suffered the most damage, but thanks to the help of Miss Cornerstone and Team Timekeeper's Arcanist, I'm sure the building will be back in use soon. Oh, there's actually Madam Z here. Okay, random investigator. Oh wait, I read this one last time. Okay. So where's the new one? None. Okay. Weird. I have 25 of these to go through, and each one has multiple within. Let's see. Summary. Okay. So January 30th.
Observations indicate the next storm will arrive in the next 24 hours. In the meantime, the Timekeeper will remain at Foundation headquarters.
Observations indicate the next storm will arrive within the next 24 hours. In the meantime, the Timekeeper will remain at Foundation headquarters to handle various administrative tasks. Team Timekeeper will also stay until the storm passes.
No, it's not important. Okay. I'll focus on stuff that's like actually side lore, not just the summaries. Yeah, it's a summary. All right. Next. That's a summary. That's a summary as well. Okay, it's mostly summaries of themes. Ah, here we go. Lore. Dispatch. From Osborne to Yermalai. Dispatch. From Osborne. When the storm reaction protocols are active, the primary duty of the first squad is to provide armed support, whether inside headquarters or outside. I need you to head to the storage depot and ensure that the wearable equilibrium umbrellas there are functional for emergency use. To Yermalai. Just send anyone, it seems. Alright. Let's send the dog-coated people. What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa. Pavia.
Medicine pocket. And pickles.
What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa. I didn't expect the Foundation to have this many equilibrium umbrellas. And they're in good shape, too. Looks like those warehouse clerks aren't just sitting around after all. With stuff like this, there's nothing to worry about. Though, ideally, we won't need them. Time to get back to the gate. Yorkshire accent is hard, guys. I'm doing my best.
Okay, that's just summary.
Okay, this is Matilda.
Knock first! Knock first! The Great Matilda Boanish. The tradition of George the Oak. As one of the witnesses, though I dare not talk about it. Maybe what happened didn't leave a bad influence on the students who came after. Every year, there are escape attempts, and they always use George the Oak's tree hole as their base. Lavender told me the students even call Vertin and Sonetto. Ahem. And Special Investigator Matilda here. Campus legends. I mean, they are not wrong, but... No, it's too much. Running away is wrong, and they need to be disciplined accordingly.
I was told this is more streamlined, and I appreciate that it actually is. This will make my editing work a lot easier, for sure. Look at that. We're already one-fifth the way through. It seems they took the note from the last strategic sandbox as they did. I appreciate that. Although, it's a bit of a shame that people aren't really opening these strategic sandboxes to see like how much more condensed and concise it is now compared to before. Oh well, can't win them all. But this is a good way to like summarize the events of each chapter for sure. Dang, summary again. Okay. Ah, now we have 2 pieces of floor. Okay.
From the library's collection. SPDM Emergency Response Manual Contents. Campus Fire Evacuation Procedures. Uncontrolled Arcane Power Suppression Protocol. Countermeasures against Wildflying Critters. Student Escape Incidents. Revised Edition. The emergency manual is thorough, but it still doesn't cover the current situation.
Yeah, sorry, Matilda. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be enough.
From Druvus III. I heard from Miss Stranger that there's an emergency at the SPDM. Vertin has already left to deal with it. The storm is imminent, so we need to prepare extra potions in advance. To Sotheby.
Well, of course we gotta get our best alchemist on this. Let's get Sotheby on it, and Lopera.
as well as Regulus. And Sir Apple.
I see, I see. In that case, I'll brew some other kinds of potions on top of the Pain Relieving Dew and Misty Mist Spray, like the Bouncing Energy Potion for physical fatigue, and the Spotty Detergent for stains. Oh, and with the storm almost here, anyone who doesn't make it in the Foundation in time might come down with Storm Syndrome. Maybe I can brew up something for them, too.
Good job, Sotheby. Keep doing your best. Maybe we'll lose less people to Storm Syndrome if we keep trying to think of ways to counteract the symptoms. Even if we only have a few hours to do so before the window closes. Help however we can, right? Dang. It's like mostly summery in here. From Todd. Why the emergency alert go off? Something big must be happening. I need to get to the gate and help evacuate people. Right. Go check the Arcane Containment Department first. You might find something useful. You might find something useful there. To Jay.
Hate street style. Man, I've never seen Todd so freaked out. The alert must be serious. I should do what he said and hurry back to help. Let's see what we got here. Huh? A Chattercap? The Foundation's growing mushrooms now? Whatever. Oh, a howling box. That might come in handy. I'll take it. Okay, that's summary.
From the Pre-Storm Dispatch Center. Manus Vindictae is attacking the Foundation headquarters. Civilian evacuation has been headed off to other staff. From the Pre-Storm Dispatch Center. Manus Vindictae is attacking the Foundation headquarters. Civilian evacuation has been handed off to other staff. Please, guide the Arcanist inside the facility to safety. For now, the Arcanum Containment Department should serve as a suitable shelter. To Razor.
Oh, well. Obviously Razor isn't playable yet, but... next best thing. Jay. And I guess I'll send the same people as last time, really. The Manus? Here? The nerve. No, calm down. This isn't the time for that. I need to find Team Timekeeper, check for separate Arcanists, and get everyone to shelter. That's the plan. Hell yeah. Everybody doing their part. Summary. 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 Why don't you talk to each other? Oh, there's one over here.
From the rehab center staff. Madison Dictate is lacking Foundation headquarters. They've even started targeting us here at the Plaza. The guards have limited experience dealing with Arcanists. If you are able, please, help them hold off Madison Dictate. To Marsha.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's get another Laplace member or two out here. Kiparina, Lawrence Butterfly, X. Do your jobs.
Madison Dictate. I saw what they did to Sharon and the others back on the Dawn. Madison Dictate. I saw what they did to
Goodness, I did it again.
Madison Dictate. I saw what they did to Caron and the others back on the Dawn. I won't let that happen again in front of me. I've only just recovered, but I should still to fight with Laplace equipment. Nautica's still here too. If I can find her, we can take on Madison Dictate together. Maybe even make it to headquarters to help.
Good luck, Marcia. You got this.
From Moldia. Madison Dictate isn't letting up. Can you cook up some heavy fog to cover a counterattack? We can talk about everything else once you make it through this. To Lopera.
Well, of course you gotta have the family. Igor, Lopera, and Maldir. And let's throw in Sentinel for fun.
Understood. That's nothing for me. I'm not like you all, standing by while your companions are in danger. What happens with the first squad isn't my call, but once it is over, you owe me an explanation.
Hell yeah, you do. The Griffin Legion charges. This was my first real battle since joining the Griffin Legion. When Lieutenant Muldir gathered everyone to head the Foundation's aid, I thought I might get to see some friends from Xeno, or maybe Meryl. So I joined without second thoughts. Madison Dictate's interference messed up the Admiral's teleportation, and we were sent somewhere strange. Still, we got lucky, and managed to save some Foundation members. There's a girl about my age in the Foundation's forces, who seems to be a soldier too. She actually dared to shout at Admiral Igor and Lieutenant Moldir. I wonder if they know each other. Oh, this is Sergey. Yeah, he knows Meryl, so it's gotta be him. Oh, right. Main summary thing.
Dispatch from Miss Stranger. The verification data on Timekeeper's boon is still in the Southern Garden office. This is critical research material. Please, back it up as soon as possible, before Madison Dictate can destroy it. To Lawrence Butterfly.
Lawrence Butterfly and Aleph, Loggerhead, and Recoleta. No, Silverwing Eagle and X.
I wouldn't forget something this important, even without the reminder. The backup is already in the data storage device I have with me. I'll bring it back to Laplace. Interestingly enough, on my way out of the garden, I found this strange black mask. I think you will find this little souvenir quite interesting.
A terrible reminder of your past. From Razor. The Arcanists in the building have gathered. Please, have them work together to defend the facilities that haven't fallen yet. Places like the Arcanum Containment Department hold many critical items. We can't let Manus Vindictae get their hands on them. 2. Loggerhead. 2. Loggerhead. Okay, Loggerhead and Recoleta. Let's see. Well, Scott is not playable. But you could have like Liang Yue there. And someone good with books like Zima. Oh, Marcus too. Why not? Alright, where's Zima? Spirit of Latus. Come on, my guy. Poltergeist, Click, the Twins, Miss Radio, A Night, Nora. And I forgot who I'm looking for. Oh, Zima, right. Well, maybe Zima's not spirit after all. Plant, okay, that makes sense. Very respectful of nature.
Right you are, sir. Right you are, sir. I spent so much time keeping these collections in order. There's no way I'm letting Manus Vindictae ransack them. Not even if it means using up all my film. There are other places like the Arcanum Containment Department and the Foundation, too. We have to defend them.
Guess be sure to protect yourself as well. Oh, there's one more here. Manus Vindictae is far more frightening than I imagined. Not long ago, when Miss Semmelweis came back to report to the Foundation with Miss Marcus, I heard her talking about Manus Vindictae. I thought they were just thugs in strange masks, muttering mumbo-jumbo and worshipping this guiding one. Just a bunch of lunatics, and the Foundation was overreacting. I never thought they'd turn out to be monsters. You get what you paid for. The silencing incantation.
It's Manus Vindictae's Oleatus. Watch out! The numbers are insane. Just how many flying critters have they bred? Less talking, more fighting. One's flying your way. Shoot it down.
It was close. It nearly got away.
Oh, wait, where's the Capitan? She broke through the encirclement while you're fighting the Oleatus.
She is heading straight for Foundation headquarters. That's our captain. That is our captain. That is our capitan. We need to finish off these monsters and get back to help. From Pointer. Hisabeth's methods were extreme, but they brought us time against Management Dictate's advance. The situation is coming under control, and we can spare some hands to support the Foundation. We'll still need a backup plan to minimize. The situation is coming under control, and we can spare some hands since the situation is under control. The situation is coming under control, and we can spare some hands to support the Foundation. We still need a backup plan to minimize the Plaz's losses. We'll still need a backup plan to minimize the Plaz's losses. To John Teeter. Computer whizzes, huh? Alright. That's got Winsong and X written all over them. And we'll throw a medicine pocket for fun. Excuse me. There's that lack of focus again. Okay, who did I say? X as well as... Oh, 37 actually. That seems pretty good. What could possibly go wrong with this team up? Touching. Ah, here he is. The good news is, I think we're halfway done. 4E620707266F626 1, 2, 3. 4E6F2070726 F62 6C65. Ah, goodness. Okay. Sorry, they didn't put any spacing on it, so let me try to just, like, get a better angle on this. I'll write it down myself. It looks so easy living day by day. You're right.
Easy.
Zero 4 5 6 D2E T04. Okay, sorry. Almost done separating this out. Okay. 4E6F07067656C6F6D2E2047696766520674696D6F2074696D652E. John Titor suggested loading Laplace Anti-Strike Paint 1 into automated robots, then using the IDM 5100 to map out the optimal route and have them move to the facility, continuously coding the equipment. That should keep most of it intact.
Binary wrap indeed. And eventually this will be a short someday. Someday, when I'm awfully low. Okay, that's a summary. That's a summary. And that's all the lore in this part. Dang, we're almost done, guys. Not much left. And it's mostly summaries, so like, yeah, we're done in like 15 minutes. What's still glowing? John Titor wrap. I think I messed up like a digit or two, but you know, the point gets across. Okay. Oh, it's the circle. They're so close together it's hard to click on. That's a summary, and that's a summary. From the Pre-Stone Dispatch Center to Lilia. Arcana's arrival has made the situation inside the committee building dire. Personnel is still capable of fighting. Please, proceed to the facility, protect the survivors, and minimize our casualties. To Lilia. Of course, we gotta get our Flying Witch in there. And if we're talking like people who protect others, and especially part of the soldiers' army, we got Jay, we got Duncan. Not Lapera because she's like too far away, but Buddy Fairchild is there too. All the good eggs. Sook Pavliet. Ready to launch. How about you fly sometime on this as Uno Ledunveye? What's happened? My arcane skills and Retro to 8 are down. What kind of flying witch fights on the grounds? Well, at least it didn't fall out of the sky. And I'm still in one piece. Forget it. I'm moving. Forget it. I'm moving. Soldiers on the rear are reporting that one of the windweave inlets has been closed. Who did it? Don't tell me. There's someone in the Foundation knows our arcane skills. I don't know the details, but that was our reinforcements entry point, which means... Don't panic. Report to Krutov. He will tell us what to do. What timing? If they close the other entrances too, we'll be cut off. Not going anywhere until the guiding one leaves. Report in, and get back to your post, soldier. Even among the bad guys, there's still a structure. A hierarchy of power. Oh, there you go. From Enigma. John Titor had a backup plan ready in 10 minutes. We need to implement it now, while the situation is still under control. To Ulrich.
Well, of course. Kick quick at la-la-lays, shake that brass, glitch the clock, make it last, free cake, free pass. HR laughs, I'm the boss now. Who approved that? Come on, hey! Medicine pocket and... Where's Marcus? That's Pecorn Bloom. There you are.
According to the plan, we need to get people in position. According to the plan, we need to get people in position and prepare the containers for anti-strike bait 1. Functional automated robots and computers to connect and input the route data. Madison Dictate is still attacking, but things are coming under control. We just need a little more time. Hell yeah, Ulrich, do your best. I keep saying that over and over, but I do mean it. All according to Keikaku. All according to Keikaku.
This is Harper. Most of the students who left the opening ceremony have taken shelter in the library, but Madison Dictate's monsters are closing in on the school's crucial zones. According to Special Investigator Matilda, their goal is to destroy the shelter doves inside the school, which would leave the entire SPDM exposed to the storm. No one would be spared. We couldn't stop the monsters, let alone eliminate them. For the students' safety, all we could do was protect the shelter doves in the central watchtower. That should at least keep the library covered when the storm arrives.
And of course, she shielded the shelter doves with her body. You were a real one, Harper. You were a jerk, but you were a real one. From Creus. Akana's gone. The silence effect should start to lift. Wake the sleeping trees now, and help us push back against Madison Dictate's forces. True. 2. Duvus III.
Alright. Let's get Marcia in there. And Nautica. As well as Regulus. Nautica. My control over the trees is returning. It seems Arcana's departure will give us a chance to win. I have no intention of taking orders on the Foundation, but I won't stand by while Madison Dictate harms innocent people. I'll wake the thorns and branches to drive them out.
Desperate times mean it's time to unite.
I don't want to go. Verdun, please don't leave.
Ptolemy.
What, you really want this? Scatter. Rise. From Ptolemy. The battle is over, and we don't have much time before the storm hits. Count your casualties as quickly as you can. Then,
Oh, Russian accent. Try it again.
the battle is over, and we don't have much time before the storm hits. Count your casualties as quickly as you can. Then, bring both teams together. It's time to decide whether we stay or go. To Bravian.
Now this is Lapera, Igor, and Maldir. Then let's just go ahead and throw Duncan in for flavor.
For flavoring.
Since, you know, neither Hound nor Beagle are currently playable. Where's Igor? He's a shifty one, that one. You look away for 1 second and he's already teleported. Ah, there you are. Yermolai doesn't seem opposed to the rebels. Sure, they saved our lives, but that doesn't mean we forgive them for what they've done. And being branded as rebels along with them? But if we stay here, there's no question we'll all vanish in the rain. Even at full speed, we'd never make it to the SPDM in time. But under these circumstances, maybe we really have no other choice. Well, hopefully they won't hold you there for too long. Hey. You alright? No, Captain Osborne was shot, dead, right in front of me, and there was nothing I could do. Bad luck happens to everyone. Worry about what happens. Worry about what comes next instead. So, what are the commandos from the 12 Squad planning to do? Are we pulling back with the rebels, or staying on the mission? I don't know. But the storm is near. If the choice were yours, what would you do? I don't want to be labeled a rebel, but I choose to live. Always a good choice. Or at least an understandable one.
From Mesmer Jr. Given your size and physical structure, you are likely the most affected when Arcana cast a silence incantation. Could you describe what it felt like? It would help us research countermeasures. To Nautica.
Well, let's have them work together then. And Medicine Pocket, of course. If we're talking biological folks. And researchers. So this would be Ezra, Mesmer Jr., and Medicine Pocket. Excuse me. Man, I'm really blind. That's Eric. Voyager, Alien T. Chanha Guang. Ezio, not Ezra. Yenisei. Oh, close to the top, that's why. Okay, and Master Junior, right? She shouldn't be too hard to find. There's only so many intelligence characters. And I said that. I did the same thing I did with Ezra here. Ain't that just the way? Oh, ads. Well, that lasts some time to find her here. I mean, surely she's on this list, right? You have so many 4-star and 2-star characters in here. Surely that 5-star Mesmer Jr. is here too. Oh, no, she's 4-star. Still. Madame Lucy. Ulrich. Aleph. Corvus, Beryl. Lorenz Butterfly. Enigma. X. Okay, I must not know what... No, there she is. There. Phew. Okay, ad should be over now. There.
What it felt like. When Arcana cast an incantation, my body gave out completely. My talons and wings stopped responding, and I couldn't move at all. I came down hard on the plaza. My body wasn't injured, but I had no strength left. Like I'd suddenly lost all feeling in my lower half. Come to think of it, only my lower half was affected. My original body felt fine. How strange.
It's like her lower half is powered by Arcanum or something. Curious indeed. Alright. Last one. And we got some things to do here. Alright, alright. Let me just knock these summaries out of the way. And get to these last bits of voice acting. Meryl's note.
Avian critter behavior. Meryl's note. Avian critter behaviors and feeding methods. This guide covers the ecology and habits of Adar lurkwins in detail. They live in berry orchids, and they have strong bodies and powerful wings. Riding one through the sky must be incredible. Unfortunately, there are very few of them left. Griffins are also large, bird-like critters. Griffins are also large, bird-like critters. Could they be related to the Adar lurkwins?
About certain members. It seems you found a place for the loyal advocate I mentioned before. Joining Team Timekeeper doesn't mean leaving the Foundation, but I believe she'll have more freedom than she used to. That said, there are indeed certain individuals within the Foundation who have the privilege of temporarily separating from it due to their special circumstances. That vampire investigator, for instance. The Foundation always maintains contact with such individuals, of course, and occasionally sends them urgent commissions. During their time away, however, they have the right to decline. Do they now? Sure they do. Alright, and that is the end of the stream. Thank you everyone so much for joining us. I hope you had fun listening to the voice acting, or if you were here at any point in the past 12 plus 3, 15 hours. I hope you had fun watching any part of that stream. Sorry that I kept falling asleep in that one specific section of it. I'm gonna have to, like, be better about taking care of my health so that I don't fall asleep on camera all the time. Speaking of, immediately after this, I will go to bed already. So thank you again so much, everyone, for coming today. But this will be the end for me. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing productivity alongside the Lady Wrights and MJ. I'm going to be editing, well, this actually. The voice acting we just did alongside some other stuff. And also, after we finish editing and co-working with Lady Wrights and MJ, I will be... Oh, goodness gracious, my bones. I will also be... Words. Playing reverse once more. We're going to be playing the mains bulletin, truth a posteriori, and then lastly the focus flashback. You know, whatever we have time for. Oh, right. I should actually find a raid target. Whoops. We can't just raid any random person. So either we're going to raid someone who's playing reverse right now, or we're going to raid, we're going to go ahead and raid, like, one of my friends who, like, usually streams reverse. Ah, BCats. Let's go raid BCat today. Excellent. BCat 05. Yeah, BCat's playing reverse right now, folks. If you want to, head on over there and give a follow once you arrive, please feel free to do so. Thank you again, everyone, so much for being here. And once again, thank you for helping me raise the funds for all the music video projects. They'll be coming out soon. I'm hard at work on mixing them and creating the visuals and everything. And there's quite a few of them that I'm working on. So, one thing at a time. Goodness gracious. All right. I think that's about it. Yeah, just keep an eye on the Twitch and the YouTube for our streams for the next couple of weeks, because with the anniversary here, I got a lot of plans. Plus, some fun games to play with some other friends that aren't reverse necessarily. Alright. As I send you off, keep in mind, remember that Decaf NVIDIA is Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. Off you get.
I did it! I did it! I'm done! I'm done! Danny's on my left guard. Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go.
Woo! That's the final boss!
Yahoo!
Oh, I mean, sorry. Final secret boss of chapter 3. Hello. Was it percent battle? Yes. Oh boy. You and Vira are going to explain how battles work to Noel. I get it. It's kind of like iron lasers. And if we're nice to you, we can win through mercy? Yeah.
And the way I have to do that is dressing up in a weird costume? Yeah. You know I'll show the animation over here. My life has been a series of doors in my face. Standing on running through. It's like searching for the light. Maybe it's party talking, or the chocolate's gone too.